is under the.
Have you informed this Bihar Medical Services and Infrastructure Corporation Limited that you have no authority? Board will not come under the Industry and Commerce.
It is my lord
Then
independent.
how can you say forest?
No, I'm sorry, my lord.
What about the corporation established this common biomedical waste?
State Pollution Control Board, my lord, that is I'm submitting.
Where is the power given to them?
Page number 2 of the rules, my lord, which I have passed.
May please, Your Lordship. Your Lords, with regard to a decision of the state government to set up common biomedical waste processing plant. Now, my Lords, Annexure 1, my Lord, I'll just, because it is in Hindi, I'll just tell Your Lordships that a meeting was held on 6 July 17 by the state government, wherein it was decided that they have to establish the common effluent treatment plant.
July 2015.
17.
17.
17, Your Lordships. First meeting was held, that is Annexure 1 at page 34. 6 July 17 at page 34, my Lords.
6 July 2017.
Your Lordships.
Yeah, first inviting tender.
No. It was the first meeting of the state government was held, wherein it was decided that the biomedical waste treatment plant has to be set up in the state at Madhepura, Bhojpur and different places, my Lord. Now, my Lord, thereafter, this decision was reiterated by the Annexure 2 in another meeting held on 11th May 2018, which is at page 37, my Lords. Now, pursuant to these decisions, a tender was invited, that is Annexure 3 at page 40, inviting participation of bidders for setting up biomedical waste treatment facility, my Lords.
What is the date of NIT?
NIT is, my Lord, the time of downloading the tender was 18th October 2019 to 14th November 2019.
What is the last date?
The last date was 15th November 2019. Now, my Lord, this was invited, in which, my Lord, we submitted our tender. The technical bid was held. We qualified in the technical bid, and then, my Lord, we were invited to participate in the financial bid. And for this purpose, we were required to deposit our EMD, my Lord, 5 lakhs each, which was done by us. That is Annexure 5 series, page 46-47. Now, my Lords, pursuant to our selection in the technical bid, we were all invited for financial bid. That is, my Lord, Annexure 9 at page 52. Now, my Lord, if Your Lordship will kindly turn to page 52, wherein this is clear, my Lord, dated 1/9/2020, my Lord. Kindly come to page 52. Now, my Lord, if Your Lordship will see this financial committee meeting for tender number so and so, with reference to subject mentioned above, this is to inform that tender for establishing and operating common biomedical waste treatment facility at Jan Nayak Karpuri Thakur Medical College and Hospital, Madhepura district in the state of Bihar under public-private partnership mode was floated by the tender number so and so by Bihar Medical Services and Infrastructure Corporation Limited, Patna. It is to bring to your notice that financial committee meeting is scheduled on 2nd September at 4 p.m. for opening and evaluation of price bid of technically qualified bidders in conference hall of BMSICL, 4th floor, Bihar State Building. Therefore, you are requested to make it convenient to attend. And in the bottom, Your Lordship will find at serial number 3, those who were technically qualified. 4th number, Synergy Waste Management and Sangam Medicine. We are Sangam, my Lords. So, we were invited. Then, my Lords, thereafter, on the website of BMICL, it was uploaded that so far this place is concerned, I have become L1 for Madhepura, my Lords. But they did not, apart from, my Lord, uploading at the website, they did not communicate me through an LAO because, my Lord, the land was not available in Madhepura, my Lord.
Where is the allotment? You are the successful bidder.
Yes, my Lords. I am the...
This is page 52 is inviting for financial bid.
Your Lordship.
What
Thereafter, they uploaded it on their website, my Lord. That I have become L1, my Lord.
with that?
Unfortunately, that is That copy we don't have. Lord, we was waiting that they will give.
Conclusion that you are the successful bidder.
Lord, Lord, we have stated so because Lord, after selection of land, we were asked to make verification of the land also, Lord. Lord, in fact,
That communication.
dear Lord, Lord, that communication is.
No, they don't issue any material that you are the successful bidder.
They have not yet issued because they said that land is not available. As soon as the land is made available, we will do it. But they did not do it.
Correct, sir. That means it has not attained finality.
But so far as the tender is concerned, everything which was required to be done except
Everything will be completed once the work order is issued and thereafter agreement and other things.
Correct,
Huh.
they did not do it, nor they cancelled the tender for any reason. Now they have come out with the fresh tender. So we are aggrieved by that you have to communicate us. Your Lordships. Fresh tender is annexure 17 at page 75 minutes.
You also participated?
In this tender.
Huh.
Yes, my lord, we have submitted our tender. Because, my lord, we could not have taken that risk but we challenge this. My lord, if your lordship will come to page 94. Yes, just a minute, I'm sorry.
This, fresh tender is in respect of same.
Yes,
This,
yes, my lord, that is at page 95, your lordship will see that is also part of this.
no, they have identified the number of district.
Yes, earlier also they have done it, my lord, in the
Where is
same.
that earlier? You are not producing NIT of earlier?
Yes, that is annexure 4, my lord, kindly see. Page 43, my lord.
Where is the identification of districts?
Your lordships, my lord, if kindly come to page 44, my lord. This is para 3 of this NIT, my lord. If your lordship will have pleasure to see. District Patna, Bhojpur, Nalanda, Buxar, Rohtas, Kaimur. This is one. I'm sorry, kindly come. There were two tenders, my lord. Kindly come to page 47. Page 47 nahi hai. Just a minute.
47?
Yeah, but sorry, page 41, my lord. Page 41, I'm sorry. It starts from page 40 at page 41, para 3, my lords. In the districts of Madhepura, Supol, Purnia, Katihar, Kishanganj and Araria. So earlier also for the same district and, my lord, in one of the meetings, if your lordship will have pleasure to see that at page 57, they have also mentioned in the meeting, my lord, if
No, the new NIT is Patna 2, Gopalganj 1.
Okay.
1.
My lord, page kindly come to page 94, my lord. This is the part of the new NIT, my lords. And in this NIT, your lordship, it is there, my lord. Based on records of number of beds, requirement of 9 CBWDF has been assessed. And at page 95, your lordship will find serial number 7. Serial number 7, which matches with page 41, my lord. Page 95. And
Who is appearing for Bihar State Pollution Control Board?
Yes, my lord, I am appearing.
What is the reason for not completing the process of...
Earlier it was, my lord, as per 2016 rules, my lord, and regulations. Bihar State Pollution Board is the appropriate authority under rules and Central Pollution Control Board's guidelines, my lord. That is statutory in nature. That is not on record, my lord. If required, I will produce it in my counter affidavit, my lord. They have to do it, my lord. Now, another aspect is under the...
Have you informed this Bihar Medical Services and Infrastructure Corporation Limited that you have no authority
in fact,
for NIT?
my lord, my instructions on...
No,
My
it
instruction-
should not be overlapping.
My instruction on telephone is that, my lord, this the earlier which was issued by BMS IACL, my lord, that will not be finalized, and this will be the final.
That will be, what is the reason for not finalizing?
Because there was no gap assessment. What they say that, my lord,
There was no?
One aspect is that there has to be a gap assessment. Gap assessment meaning thereby that out of the existing coverage area of any facility, my lord, it has to be seen how much beds they are catering and what is the area they are catering to.
No, both this pollution control and this corporation limited will come under which department?
Pollution
Commercial-
control,
commercial-
independent body under the forest department, my lord, administrative control.
Sorry?
Forest and environment and forest department, but my lord, it is an
The
independent.
pollution control board will not come under the industry and commerce.
It is my lord
Then
independent.
how can you say forest?
No, I'm sorry, my lord.
What about the corporation, this Bihar Medical Services and Infrastructure Corporation Limited? That will also fall under the industry.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you implemented the industry and commerce?
Sorry, my lord.
Principal Secretary, Industry and Commerce.
Industry.
Have you implemented?
No, my lord, if in the decision of the state government, it is, my lord,
Sir, you have to implement the principal
we
secretary,
have in
industry department. Because we have to ascertain who is empowered to.
lordships. In para 3 of our writ petition, my lords,
No,
We
you
have-
have not implemented the industry
Bihar,
party.
my lord, this is in para 3, my lord, the state government high level committee of the state government, my lord, they have made this Bihar State Medical Services Infrastructure Corporation as the nodal agency for this purpose, my lord. That is, if your lordship will see, that is clear from page 34, my lord, annexure 1. Page 35, it is clearly mentioned there. I will translate it, my lord, it is in Hindi, paragraph 11 at page 35. My lord, it says, अस्पतालों में बहिष्राव
The author of, who is the author of this document?
this document is Principal Secretary Health, who is also the chairman of state level advisory committee for.
He has no control over pollution control. Now the issue is power is vested with the Bihar Corporation or the pollution control board.
Biomedical waste is concerned, my lord, section 11 says that it has to be done by an advisory committee, my lord. Section 11 of
Section,
biomedical waste management rules 2011, my lord. 16. It is,
there are those.
my lord, we have quoted it, my lord. Kindly come to paragraph 4 of our petition.
I have a marked copy, my lord will permit.
Huh?
I have a marked copy of rules, my
What mark copy?
lord, because rule 9 is the prescribed authority, my lord. It says the Bihar State Pollution Control Board will do.
तुम लड़के सुनो में पर लिखा होना चाहिए if Lordship will kindly see paragraph 4 of the writ petition also.
Page 4,
Page 7, my lords, para 4.
7.
That's page.
You don't,
No, my lord, we have quoted the rules, my lord. Extract of the rules, my lord.
but what is the title of the rules?
Rules is, my lord, Rule 11 Advisory Committee. Biomedical Waste Management Rules, Rule 11, my lord. It says that every state government or union territory administration shall constitute an advisory committee for the respective state or union territory under the chairmanship of the respective health secretary to oversee the implementation of the rules in the respective state and to advise any improvement, and the advisory committee shall include representatives from the Department of Health, Environment, Urban Development, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Sciences of that state or union territory, State Pollution Control Board or Pollution Control Committee, urban local bodies or municipal corporation representatives from Indian Medical Association, Common Biomedical Waste Treatment Facility and non-governmental organization. And this committee was regularly meeting, my lords.
Where is the rules?
It is Rule 11, my lords. 2016 rules, my lord. Environment Pollution Act.
No, who has been empowered, whether pollution control or this corporation?
My lord, in the meeting, it is the corporation. If your lordship will see,
Not meeting, sir.
in that
Rule 9 says that prescribed authority. What is this?
that is for the purpose of.
Where is this? Under the rules, where is the establishment of this biomedical waste unit is required to be established. Establishment of common biomedical
Medical waste treatment facility, your lord.
under rules, which is the relevant rule?
Will be relevant.
17.
17.
The rule 17 is relating to site for common biomedical waste.
And rule 5, my lord.
Rule 5.
Rule 5 also, duties of operator of a common biomedical waste treatment.
That is a different thing completely. Duty, once it is at place.
No, sir, where is the establishment of this
Lord, it-
biomedical waste treatment?
Well, it is under the guidelines issued by the Central Pollution Control Board in exercise of power under Rule 17, Clause 2.
Huh?
It is under the guidelines issued by the Central Pollution Control Board, my lord, in exercise of power under Rule 17, Clause 2. That copy,
Uh, नहीं, उसको करा है कि कौन बट करेगा कौन my lord, may I invite my lord? My lord, so far as the power of monitoring is concerned,
Monitoring, we are not establishment.
no, my lord, establishment, my lord, everything is to be done by the advisory committee. In the rule 11 itself, your lordship will find this. If kindly come to again rule,
Which is that establishment of
my lord, and in advisory committee is here where, my lord, it will be mentioned common medical, biomedical, last line, my lord, in sub rule 1. Representative from Indian Medical Association, comma, common biomedical waste treatment facility and governmental organization. And your lordship will see, my lord,
no, this is constitution of advisory committee. Where is the establishment of this? Who has to establish?
my lord, under the guidelines, my lord, may I pass on?
my lord,
The only criteria. Who has to establish, sir?
The State Pollution Control Board.
Not without-
He has
Where is that? You are saying orally.
Rule 2, my lord, that is in the paragraph 2, which I have passed, my lord. I will
Of what?
paragraph 2 of the guidelines, which I have just the second document, my lord.
No, this is only criteria for development of new criteria. But who is the competent authority?
My lord, it is State Pollution Control Board only, my lord.
All oral submission.
no, no.
Prior to allowing any new CBWTF, following criteria steps may be followed. Prescribed authority under the BMW 2016, that is the State Pollution Control Board, in the respective state or pollution control committee in the respective union territory is required to prepare an inventory or review.
Power is vested with.
नहीं भाई ये है facilities.
This is the paragraph.
My lord, instead of, my lord, I don't want to waste your lordship's time.
We will ask the chief secretary to file affidavit. Please take down.
May I place that rule, guidelines which I have passed, my lord.
Sir, please show us that. Who has to establish this common biomedical waste?
State Pollution Control Board, my lord, that is
Where
unsubmitted.
is the power given to them?
Page number 2 of the rules, my lord, which I have passed. Prior to allowing any CBWTF, following criteria or steps may be followed. prescribed authority under the BMWM Rules 2016, that is State Pollution Control Board in the respective state or pollution control committee in the respective union territory administration, is required to prepare an inventory or review with regard to the biomedical waste generation at least once in 5 years in the coverage area of existing biomedical waste treatment disposal. The prescribed authority is also required to extrapolate the coverage area of biomedical waste generation for the next 10 years. SPCB/PCB is required to conduct gap analysis with respect to coverage area of the biomedical waste generation also projected over a period of next 10 years, adequacy of existing treatment capacity of the CBWTF in each coverage area of the radius 75 km as given in Annexure 1C. Then all the SPCBs and PCCs shall conduct the gap analysis, and based on the gap analysis, action plan for development of new CBWTF is required to be prepared and submitted to MOEF and CC and CPCB within 6 months' time. In case of state/UTs where no CBWTF is available, in such a case, SPCB, PCC being prescribed authority under the rules is required to submit the detailed proposal to
Let them file affidavit. Yes, take down. Matter relates to tender process respect biomedical waste treatment facility. Various districts, places of the state of Bihar. Bihar Medical Services and Infrastructure Corporation Limited have processed notice inviting tender on 18/10/2019. And it has reached the stage of opening of financial bid. So for want of land, process of NIT issued by the corporation could not be finalized. So when things stood thus, State Pollution Control Board proceeded to issue notice inviting e-tender on 22/12/2022. So, the petitioner is a successful bidder as claimed by him with reference to NIT issued by the corporation. So therefore, there is a overlapping as to who is the competent authority, whether Bihar Medical Services and Infrastructure Corporation Limited or State Pollution Control Board is the subject matter. So in this regard, the Chief Secretary, Government of Bihar, Patna is hereby directed to file affidavit with the relevant rules and who is the competent authority to proceed with the NIT in respect of establishment of common biomedical waste treatment facility in various districts of the state of Bihar before the next date of hearing this matter after 2 weeks.
My lord, there is another matter filed by the same person regarding Patna. That means notice has been issued and then it has been transferred to your lordship's bench, my lord. That may also
Give the number. This matter along with so and so.
376 of 2023, my lord. May I take the copies, my lord?
But meanwhile, they should not finalize the tender. Today is the date, my lord.
Sorry, sir.
Only thing
You have also participated, no?
that's there, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, like my lord, if your lordship is just
Sir, if they don't have power, it will be set aside.
lordships, only my lord, kindly see this order, my lord, of this, a division bench of this honorable court, my lord. They have said that you can proceed
If
with.
you want the interim order to be rejected, we will reject.
Not that, my lord. I'm saying that only they may finalize with the leave of the court, my lord.
Sorry, yes.
Otherwise, they may make it infructuous, my lord. That is,
Sir, we will see that it will.
my lord, your lordship may not pass the order. Only your lordship will just see this.